welcome. I'm Julie Samaka with Southern Charm Wreaths, where we make beautiful wreaths and teach you how to make and sell them. I'm also a business coach and mentor to creative entrepreneurs through my Success Circle membership group, and I teach the art of wreath making through my Wreath of the Month Club. And today in this video, I want to show you how to make a Mother's Day gift using this coffee mug. I guess it's a coffee mug. It's not really a teacup, is it? It's more like to me, it's like a big cappuccino kind of coffee mug. And I'm using the glue gun and it's starting to smoke. Let me turn that down. So today, let me get started. We're going to use, so this is red, and I got this at Hobby Lobby. It looks really pretty on the inside. They had saucers that matched the inside of the cup. I was thinking would be pretty if I use that E6000 glue. You know, you can make a base and all, you know, have a whole saucer and everything on it. But I didn't get the saucer, so I'm just going to use the coffee cup and make something out of that. A soup mug. Somebody says it looks like a soup mug. I know Mother's Day is just a week away, right? Almost a week, a little bit over a week away. And I'm just trying to knock out some Mother's Day projects. This would be also a good teacher's gift, you know, a teacher appreciation gift. Because, you know, teachers like the coffee cups, but they get a ton of them. So why not fill it instead with silk flowers? First thing I did was, we have this floral foam, and it's for the silk flowers. And what I did was, I just stood the floral the brick up and decided where I wanted to cut it off. And then, so this is about, if you can see, it's about an inch to inch and a half above the coffee mug. And I thought that would be a good place to start. So now I want to just fit it in, and I'm going to start to trim off the excess, just using a serrated knife. So I'm going around and I'm cutting off the corners, trying to make it more round. And this is it, you know, just do a little bit at a time and measure to see if it's good. Ooh, I hate that sound. Just a little bit more towards the bottom. Doesn't that remind y'all of like that chalkboard, nails on a chalkboard kind of sound? Ooh, that's not good. I don't like it. All right, just a little bit more. So I just keep putting it in and shaving it off. Just about there. That should be good. Now I think I am going to cut just a little bit more off. I think I am going to cut just a little bit more off of the top, because after I put it in here, it was standing up too much. I just wanted about an inch above. This is the dry brick floral foam. Usually I use the styrofoam, but not this time. Okay, so now I'm just going to trim the edges to get it more rounded. Okay, so this is what we have. You can see where I beveled the top, and I just shaved off the bottom so that it would fit nicely down in there. And now what I'm going to do is glue it to the bottom of the cup. You could again use the E6000, but I think that I'm just going to use the pan glue this time. Just using an old flower stem, brushing it on. I'm going to get some on the corners. Okay. And then push that down in and hold it for just a second. So I'm going to use a Lazy Susan for this project. I thought that would be fun. I have pulled this out of my cake decorating cabinet in the kitchen. All right, the first thing I want to do, now that we have our coffee mug prepped, is I want to insert a couple of flowers. So again, I'm going to use these sunflowers. I just thought that with the red coffee mug, sunflowers are going to be perfect. Now it's not hot enough. There. And then I've got the smaller one. So you can see there's the first entry. Yay, we're off to a good start. Now I'm going to insert the smaller one. So I've cut it about 3 inches from the bottom. And I'm going to insert it pretty close. So we've got these two right there. Isn't that cute? And then the next, so the silk flowers, okay, I got these flowers from Carolina Pottery. And then I've got this from Carolina Pottery too. Isn't this amazing? I love this. Don't ask me what the flowers are. I don't know if they're baby sunflowers, but that's what they look like. And then it's just it's a spray with all of the different greenery, and you always can tell when you've got a quality piece when you can bend all of the little pieces on the spray. Even the leaves have little, wire in it. You can bend it and shape it, and that's kind of what I'm doing now. It's just bending and shaping because it came out flat, and I'm just making it come to life. Finding a shape that I like, just like that. And I want to make sure that I have enough room. I'm looking before I cut off the end. I'm just going to put this in the center. So now my glue pot is not hot enough. We're going to put that right there. Perfect. And then I'll show you what I've got. And you can see how far up it is from the back. All right, so now what I want to do is fill in. I'm going to start to fill in a little bit more. I've got another sunflower that I'm thinking about putting towards the back. I'm going to cut this one short too. I'm going to put it right there. So you can see I've got that going on. So we've got 3 of the large sunflowers, and then one pick with all of the greenery and the flowers. So now what I want to do is fill it in with some hydrangeas. And I'm going to put, these are red hydrangeas. Actually, let me think about this for a minute. I do have the red hydrangeas, but I also have these really pretty azaleas. Isn't that real pretty? I might mix both in, because this one's going to cover more area. So I might do both. So to do that, I'm just going to start filling in. Oh my gosh, my glue pot. It's either going to be too hot or too cold. There, I heard it kick back in. So we've put one right there. And we've put one right there in the back. So now I'm just gonna fill in. I've got these red, they're called cherry blossoms, although I've never really seen a red cherry blossom, but that's what they're called. So I thought these would be pretty to put in because they're a little bit long. So I'm gonna put one down here in the center. So there's one. I'm going to put another one over there too. So we've got these two right here. Hi, Miss Gladys. All right, so those are looking good. And now what I want to do is just fill in. I'm going to use some of the greenery. So we've cut, see how we cut this small? I can add this into the back to try to fill in some of with the, you know, over the brick. So we've added that right there. So I've got these picks right here. Aren't they as cute? Those are rattan balls. So like little mini grapevine balls on the bottom of some picks. I got those from wholesale. I'm going to put those in here somewhere. Let's see where. Ah. So I've got it right there. And so I also have this stem. Isn't that pretty? It's got all this different greenery on it. So I want to incorporate some of this. I got this from Carolina Pottery. I'm just going to split it open. Sometimes when these things are wired, you could just use some type of utility knife and split it open, the tape open on them, and then you'll have longer pieces to work with. Pull that back over here. see, I want to make sure that I don't see any of the green styrofoam. And I see a little piece right there. So I'm just going to use some of this, you know, that we've already cut. Just use some of the spare extra leaves instead of throwing them away. Just cut them short. Okay, so here's the front, and then here is the back. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. So what do you think? So here's the front. Isn't that adorable? Here is, you know, you've got a little bit of height. You can see the coffee mug right here. But I think this would make an adorable Mother's Day gift or teacher's gift to put on the desk. And I just love how the yellow and the red complement each other. I was just teaching about that in my Wreath of the Month Club this week. They got their video today, actually, to make this wreath. And I talked about how to choose color using the color wheel. So make sure to join me on my, if you go to my blog, southerncharmwreaths.com, and at the top of the page, enter your email address, and then whenever I do tutorials like this, I'll email them directly to your inbox, which will be kind of important. Summer's coming up. You don't want to miss one of my tutorials, so make sure to join my mailing list, and it'll be delivered directly to your inbox.